The Broken Dream of Rafa. Rafa was a young boy who grew up in a small neighborhood where the streets were dusty and the football fields were just open pieces of land. But to Rafa, that dusty ground felt like the biggest stadium in the world. Every evening after school, he would rush outside with his old, worn-out football. Sometimes he played barefoot, sometimes with torn sneakers. None of that mattered to him. When the ball touched his feet, Rafa felt alive. While other kids played for fun, Rafa played with a dream. He imagined crowds cheering his name. He imagined wearing a professional jersey. He imagined making his family proud. Everyone in the neighborhood knew Rafa was special. He was fast, skillful, and fearless with the ball. Older boys struggled to take the ball from him. Local coaches began to notice him, and one day he was invited to train with a youth academy. For Rafa, it felt like the first step toward his dream. He trained harder than anyone. Early mornings, late evenings, rain or shine, Rafa never stopped practicing. His dream was clear: one day he would become a professional footballer. Then one day, during an important match, everything changed. Rafa received the pass and sprinted down the field. The crowd on the sidelines shouted with excitement. He dribbled past one defender, then another. Just as he was about to shoot, a defender slid in to tackle the ball. Crack! Rafa fell to the ground, screaming in pain. The field went silent. His leg was badly injured. After weeks of hospital visits and medical tests, the doctor finally gave the news that broke Rafa's heart. He would never be able to play football professionally again. Rafa felt like his whole world had collapsed. The dream he had chased since childhood was suddenly gone. For months, he avoided the football field. Hearing kids play outside reminded him of what he had lost. But slowly, Rafa began to realize something important. Even though he couldn't play like before, football was still part of him. One evening, he went back to the same dusty field where he had grown up. This time, he didn't come to play. He came to coach the younger kids. He taught them how to dribble, how to pass, and how to believe in themselves. Rafa's dream had changed, but it didn't disappear. He might not become the football star he once imagined, but he would help others chase the same dream. And in that dusty field, surrounded by young players learning from him, Rafa realized something. Sometimes a broken dream can lead to a new purpose.